Sorry I'm late. Therapy ran late. But hi. It's my birthday today. Uh, it's I'm gonna be thinking about that, and I'm not going to be thinking about how next week's like the 1 year anniversary of lockdown. So yeah, I just wanted to say hi. I've noticed people have been popping in, following me. And so I thought I'd like chat with you and just like I don't know if you have any questions, but if you did, I want to answer them. Uh, but yeah, Goodness is I'm not gonna miss chat today because I'm not like playing a game or anything, so it's all right to you. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking, and if you pop in anytime, just like feel free to ask questions or say hi or whatever. So I'm just gonna talk. First of all, today is gonna be fun because I for dinner I'm having some moms, which is Ethiopian restaurant. We're ordering takeout. Support local businesses. Also, the moms is delicious, and I haven't had it in more than a year. So I want to have it, and we're going to. And then we're going to I'm going to for dessert there's cheesecake, and it is my 24th birthday. Originally I went into I want to go to the Renaissance Fair every year, so that's not special. But I thought it'd be fun, my 24th birthday at the Renaissance Fair. That's not happening, obviously. But instead I do plan on getting drunk once in a safe environment. So, like, with my parents, no strangers around, my bed's like right nearby. And so I'm gonna do that just so I know what it's like and I can be prepared and I can also know like what my tolerance is. So I'm gonna do that, and it's gonna be tequila shooters, I think it's called. Oh, hello! Everybody jumped in on tequila shooters, I think. So that's fun. uh, like I said, I'm gonna try like once in a safe environment. But yeah, you see, what's up? You wanna talk about anything with tequila? Cause I'd like to talk to people. um, yeah. So I'm just gonna. Uh, Hi, retrospect dude. It's nice to hear from you, and yeah, yo, how you been doing? Am I friends with Pokimane? I am not. No. Why do you ask? I don't think I've met Pokimane, honestly. Yeah, me and a small circle of my friends began streaming a little bit ago. Some of us to different degrees than others, but Pokemon's not one of them. So I wanted to talk about one other thing and see if y'all were interested in it. Uh, Something I haven't played on stream is Orc, and I'm wearing an Orc T-shirt just for this occasion. So something I was thinking about is I would do an Orc drinking game, and I wanted to know if y'all were interested in that. I mean, I think personally, I think it would be hilarious because I love Orc, but I do have certain problems involving my ability to stay alive in it. But I wanted to know if that was a thing y'all were interested in, or I mean, what you want to see me do. Uh, I don't know if latency is. I think it should be on low latency because that's the default, I believe. Don't know what that means. Oh, low latency mode is not the default on Streamlabs. I am so sorry about that. So let me change it to low latency, and I hope that's fine. I hope it works out well. But just to be safe, if people don't if people don't want to talk to me about anything in particular, which is fine because you don't know me that well, and I don't think I've had the chance to meet many of you yet. But if it's but if this is it in terms of conversation, then I'm going to go ahead and see if, like, just the basics, if Orc will run at the same time as Streamlabs on my computer. Because, okay, I mean, if it does, that's really impressive because, I have a laptop. And that's what I do. I do streaming with laptop and my headphones and my phone for a chat. That's what I normally do. So yeah. Blah blah blah. I'm just closing all the background apps. Okay, let me see. Like I said, most basic level in terms of the feasibility of me doing a Orc drinking game would be if if I can actually run both at the same time, or can Streamlabs. So let me get that open on my phone. But yeah, let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still learning Streamlabs, so I just checked the chat. I don't recognize either of your names, so I don't know. Is this your first video with me? Uh, and I'm happy to chat with you about all kinds of stuff, as long as it's not like there was one, like, I'm not going to talk about other people's drama in my family because I don't think, I mean, I haven't considered that. So, I'm not going to do that at the moment. Oh, that is loud. There we go. How's that volume wise? You can hear the orc music start up slowly but surely. Oh my god, and I forgot. I'm sorry, like I said, I'm doing Streamlabs, so I need to have recent activity open to show. But first volume, I think that is loud, and I'm sorry. I normally, when I'm not streaming, I play games with the sound like off. So there we go. That's much better. Recent events. There we go. There we go. Just gonna move this down. Let's see about this. Okay, so yeah, just I'm still down to answer to just. Yeah, I mean, just chat with y'all. I would like to meet new people. Oh, and it's working. Okay, so yeah, it's fine. It's work is up on the screen. And I don't know. And this is still listed as just chatting, but the reason is I mainly want to talk to y'all. So I'm just doing some test stuff in the background. But if you have a question, please ask. I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you. Yeah. And this is a glitch that happens sometimes. It should be loading fine, but we got like 10 minutes and let's see what else. So something me and everybody on my auto host list, which I don't everyone on my recommended channels is put we're all friends. We started like a few months ago. One of us said, hey, we should stream, but we said that we should stream Minecraft together, and that is still a work in progress because it's mod in Minecraft. We want to make sure that we're getting it all working. So one of us said that, and so we're like, hey, and so then we were like, you know what, I'd actually be down for that. So waiting. So now we just we started making accounts. We are getting up and running, and we haven't decided on a name for ourselves yet. But we're all part of a small group. We all wanted to start swimming together, and so we are. And none of those videos are up right now because we've had some trouble the last few weeks. But some of us are doing those stuff together right now. We're all doing different stuff individually. Like I mainly do survival games. I'm not very good at them. Windust does a lot of stuff together with us and with other people. Mixed Mayflowers is doing Hades and Fallout New Vegas, and Everybody, I think everybody else is still getting the streaming stuff up and running, but I just wanted to talk about that's how I got started streaming. So I'm just unless somebody asks me something, I'm just gonna ramble about what's on my mind. This game is Orc. If you haven't heard about it, it's kind of brilliant. You can tame dinosaurs and ride on them and pet them, and you can also tame unicorns and ride on them and pet them, which is like everything I want. So I'm really excited about that. It's a lot of fun. As far as survival games go, it's really hard. There are some aspects that I don't like. I feel that some aspects are like a little bit grindy. But overall, I think it's an excellent game. It takes a while to get started, as you can see. It's kind of a graphics hog, but which is why I'm doing this testing now. I just want to make sure, everything's working. But I'm gonna go back and check in with all of you, make sure this is still. Okay, I think I made it worse, but okay, let me just check something, because sometimes it crashes and sometimes it just basically it refuses to go from the starting screen to the I'm loading a game screen. But that doesn't look like it's what's happening right now. Or maybe it is. I'm gonna turn it off and on again, see if that works, but you know what, I'll also edit stream info just so that people aren't surprised when, I have a game running. About and I'm going to actually leave it tagged as just chatting, because I am still just chatting. I'm starting up the game, as you can see, but I'm literally just I need to see if it works before I make any promises. There we go. But yeah, I'm going to keep talking about Orc for a while. So there we go. Yeah, I don't know why. I think it should still be running when it says when it's stuck on the main menu page, but the thing is, it's like impossible to tell if it's running or if it's fast, so I don't like it when that happens. But I mean, as far as this game goes, I actually wrote a review for it for Steam, and it's been out for a while. It's still updating. I actually haven't finished it yet, which is... It's very rare for me to have finished a video game, I'll be honest. I have some issues with that, which is one of the reasons I thought streaming would be cool. I play games and I finish them, and I'll finish them because, you're a part of it and you're expecting me to, and it's a lot easier to get past rough spots in a game if there were other people and they're like enjoying you watching it. So I figured that would help. But as far as this game goes, like I said, it's got dinosaurs. It's a survival game, which is one of my favorite types of games. So there's that. It's the graphics are beautiful. On the other hand, it's a bit of a graphics monster. There is a story, and I actually really like the way they handled the story so far. I mean, that's not Oh, you did just you wait. That's I haven't like finished it yet because I got to like I said I got to a rough spot and I lost interest. And that's not gonna happen if I'm streaming because I'm gonna have fun also like interacting with you. So that's my thought on it. Welcome to Blue Box 42. So yeah, it's I mean I do play it modded. I play most games modded. When I think about modding too much, I think about like switching modules so that I could write or like a paper on the way games have changed at the extent of mass modding. And while I'm talking, I'm going to put in some earrings because I need to put in earrings once in a while. I keep losing one earring in a pair, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. But I do play it modded. I have the immersive taming mod. I have some decor mods. I have some other mods. There is a mod that I might or might not do in the full-on playthrough, which I think mainly depends on how often I turn it into a drinking game. I'm not going to do it all the time because alcoholism does. I mean, well, some of my relatives were alcoholics before they passed, so I want to be careful about that. But I think it would be really funny to do at least once, maybe other times. And but I mean, you know, I'm just kind of I'm rambling here. You see, this is that point. I want to like show you some stuff in this game, but it takes a while to load. So this is a thing I'm gonna make a note of. If I ever do stream work, I am going to set aside time early, and I'm going to make sure that the game's up and ready to go before I start streaming. Because otherwise it'll be like cutting out 30 minutes in the schedule. But no clips. Yeah. And long-time watchers may notice that my background's a little bit different. I'm sitting on my bed right now. I didn't feel like moving to my desk. And like I said, I was running late anyway, so I just I stayed here. Oh! Is that a new follower? If so, thank you. Let me check in on that. That's not gonna work out well. I'm not gonna be able to check, am I? That's unfortunate, but wait a second. Spaghetti called this. Thank you for following. Hey, I found a way to do it. Hi Spaghetti called this. What's up? How are you? Oh, I cannot believe I forgot to mention this earlier. I'm really excited. My dad got his first vaccine dose last night. So, yeah, I'm really happy about that. He's been waiting for a while, and he's a teacher, and so he's getting vaccinated. And I think my state this is gonna. You want some spaghetti? I love spaghetti, actually. Like I said, tonight for dinner I'm having some mom's, which is Ethiopian food. Another thing I like about this game is the music. Like, sometimes when I'm studying or whatever, I will pull up the playlist of Oak music because it's really good at getting you pumped up. At least I didn't crash the game. Let's see. Looks like the numbers are changing, which means it didn't crash, I think. What is that? Ah. No, you're not wrong, Mohammed. It is my birthday, and thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. Yeah, today is my birthday, and yeah, it's where's Blue Box? Yeah, today is my birthday, and I'm happy about that, and thank you. Yeah, I am officially 21, which, yeah, like I said, I am officially, I am 21 now, so that's 21? Yeah. Oh! That's nice. You know, it depends. I went to the Desert Museum once, and they were like, "Oh, you're sure she's a child?" And this was, well, I guess it must have been more than 3 years ago, if it was that, because I spent a lot of time at the Desert Museum. But yeah, it depends. I think is my screen black and blank intentionally? Yes and no. I am starting up Earth, which typically takes a long time to do. But thanks for letting me know, because I have had a lot of issues with technical difficulties in the past. And this is my second time using Streamlabs, so I think that Orc has crashed. So this bodes ill in terms of me making a. Oh, did you just subscribe, Moonchef Mohammed? If so, thank you. And I hope you're enjoying the video despite, not saying anything. Okay. I am going to try to run Orc one more time. And if it doesn't work, then I think that pretty much settles the can I stream Orc question. But, yeah. Yeah, so we're trying one more time to get it running. It's not about the video. I'm enjoying the vibes. Thank you. I try to send out good vibes. I do not. I do not. I'm still a student. I'm still in college. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it's loading up again. I don't have a boyfriend. I'm actually I'm not interested in men in general. I'm attracted to women and non-binary people. I figured that'd come out at some point, because I'm not gonna try and hide it. But yeah, I don't have a boyfriend, but yeah. Yeah, hang on. I'm just gonna make sure that I can see my phone, because that's why I'm managing chat, as I said. So there we go. Yeah, there's nothing to hide about it, and my parents are very supportive. Actually, my parents are very supportive about everything. I'm going to college and they're supporting me. I'm still living at home, which is nice. They were supportive of me when I came out. They're just my parents are awesome. Yeah, I feel very lucky. slowly loading. How about you? Do you like watch? Do you ever? I know that this is recorded. This is listed as just chatting. Do you watch a lot of just chatting things? Do you have any games you prefer? I mean, and now this screen's not supposed to be black, so now I'm concerned. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I did end up following NASA on Twitch, which is cool. That's a cool thing you can do. Okay, so I'm going to close Orc, and I think that I'm going to try some more advanced troubleshooting later. But the point of this was to see if I could run Orc no problem and stream at the same time. And I honestly wasn't expecting to be able to, because I am using my laptop and like my phone, and that's all I have in terms of technology with streaming. So I was just checking that, and the main point of this is I just wanted I want to talk to y'all. So hi, do you wanna talk about yourself, or do you wanna know about me? If not, I'm glad we just met online, and I'm kind of rambling again. I do that a lot. I'm an open book, you don't have to hesitate. Okay. Well, what sort of, do you play video games? What kind of games do you play? CS and Velo? All right, I don't know if I recognize those games because Valorant. Okay, the FP. Okay, I play a few. When I play FPS games, it's mainly with my brothers. I've played Halo with them. I played Left 4 Dead with them. I don't do a lot of first-person shooter games by myself. But they're cool. Yeah, I do mostly survival games, a little bit of RPGs, but first-person shooter games are cool, and they can be really challenging and fun, and they can be good at building teamwork too, or sometimes they are. Me and my brothers, we end up getting in each other's way a lot when we play video games. I remember once we were playing Halo, and we had to stop to do chores, and my little brother, we all had to thing, and yeah. I think that first-person shooter games. I mean, there are a lot of things like this. I mean, honestly, most things you do with people, how fun they are depends on the person. I play Dungeons and Dragons with my family, and that's a lot of fun. But I've heard some horror stories from people who didn't have a lot of fun, and it depends on who you're playing with. So I think if you've got a good group of people, it's gonna be fun, and you're gonna have fun. Yeah. I remember once I was playing Halo, multiplayer with my brothers, and my mom asked us to do a chore, and so we all went up and did that. And I didn't realize that I left my character off a ledge, or halfway off a ledge. So what happened was that my brothers kept dying and respawning to the side of me, and then they fell to their death. And they were really mad about that, and it was kind of sad because the kind of like it sucks when they would like come back from taking out the trash and you're like, why am I at negative 5,000 points? So that was unfortunate, but it's funny in hindsight. Yeah, I don't have a lot of like pro gamer move stories, but I have a lot of funny mistake stories which I will share as long as they're relevant, because I think it's important to be able to like I mean, I'm not good at video games, and I'm glad I'm probably willing to admit that. And I think it's important to be able to make fun of yourself when you mess up, instead of like getting mad at yourself for a long time about it. It happens, and a lot of times it's funny. But well, it was nice to talk to you, Munif Muhammad and Spaghetti Cultist. But I think I'm gonna sign off now. I'm gonna make sure that everything's taken care of so that I can just relax. Okay, yeah. If you're streaming, it's really important to be entertaining. I think it's yeah. But I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna make sure that nothing needs to be done so that I can just enjoy the rest of my birthday. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will. Yeah. I'll see you around. Yeah, my next stream is Friday. Oh, I forgot to mention. This is kind of important, actually. My state does not do daylight savings time, so I looked it up. It's March 14th, so it's not a problem for this week, but starting next week, my schedule is gonna change, and it's just gonna be other people. If your state's on daylight savings time, we're gonna be lost. So yeah, peace out. Have a good one.